This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you in part by the Daily Herald.
Waubonsie Valley boys swimming and diving coach Nick Arens. Big sectional meet this weekend. You know, we've had 2 weeks off in the swimming season with you guys having UEC a couple weeks ago. Are you guys ready?
We're definitely ready. We've been prepped to go. We really wait all season for this moment. A chance for our guys to show what their hard work has been and to achieve big things and get ready for that state meet. So we're very excited. We're very ready.
Now, seeing you guys at a couple other meets earlier this season, you know, just like any of the other swim teams in the area, there's a lot of guys that make up a varsity swimming team. Only 10 in the practice pool this week. How much does that kind of change things as you guys prepare for sectionals?
It helps make us a little more focused. It helps us to think about this is the group that we have going to achieve at the sectional meet. We're all here for the same purpose, and it helps us dial into what we need to do and to go make those big things happen.
We take a couple weeks back here. We go back to the UEC meet. You guys finished 5th. But you look at this conference right now, and there's 5 teams in it that are just really doing great things between Metea, Neuqua, and both of the St. Charles schools. What's that like, kind of being in that atmosphere where you're facing that tough competition week in, week out?
Well, we really like the tough competition. It really gives us a chance to go out, work harder, achieve bigger things, and we know when we beat some of those schools that we're really doing a good job. We're not doing things that aren't worthwhile. We're achieving to a high standard when we compare ourselves against those types of teams. I mean, Neuqua always has a great squad. Metea has a really strong senior group this year, and St. Charles, especially the North School, has really been putting it together. And that opportunity for us to go swim against and a lot of times beat those teams in some of our events has been huge for us, but always pushing ourselves a little further.
But even, you look at the week before that, you guys are at the Metea Valley Invite as well, Naperville North, Naperville Central there as well. You look at these 5 schools with you guys in Neuqua in that mix as well, along with Metea. The state of Naperville boys swimming has got to be, top notch right now, where all these teams are, going to be sending guys to state most likely and, hopefully performing well.
Well, and it's a great situation. The swimming community here is very passionate and driven, and it keeps the high level of competition here always keeps pushing us to greater things, always keeps us pushing us to expect more, and I think that happens for every school throughout our area. The talent around here is fantastic, and we're going to keep getting more and more talent and pushing for the best.
You're in your first year here at Waubonsie. Kind of what's that transition been like of setting a routine, kind of building some traditions with this Waubonsie program? Now that we're toward the tail end of your first season as head coach.
Well, it's an absolutely great opportunity because our boys are hardworking, they're driven, and they're looking to do the things that drive themselves for success. It's a great opportunity, a great spot to be, and it'll only keep developing when we keep establishing what our traditions are and what our routines are each year.
Hit it on a little bit earlier, but that Metea Valley Invite, the thing that really stuck out to me was the sprinters that you guys have. Adam Stacklin, Michael McWhirter, Joe Paletto, 1, 2, 3 in the 50-free. You guys doing well in the relays as well. Is there something in the water over here in Aurora that you guys are able to churn out some of these sprinting efforts that you have?
Well, the biggest credit definitely has to go to the kids. Those guys are talented swimmers, have been doing it for a long time, and they keep learning the little things that are going to develop their race to the next level. We got other guys that keep coming up. I mean, the biggest piece of that 200 free relay has really been Bailey York. Having that 4th guy there, another guy that can hit the 22s, and we can't wait to see a 21 out of him, really makes the big difference. He's having 3 guys is great, and I mean, you can tell by the Metea invite going that 1, 2, 3, we have those pieces. With that 4th guy stepping up, really puts a piece together that we hope to be very competitive at the state level. I mean, they come every day with the right mentality. We have setbacks throughout the year, but they're always willing to step up, find a little bit more that they can do, and pick themselves up and be even stronger from it. Our senior Joey Paletto really has done a great job leading our group of guys, keep pushing himself to get in shape, to go a little bit faster, and we look for big things coming to the sectionals. And we're hoping for a lot out of that 200 free relay and even the 400 free relay.
Does that put any pressure on you, when you have 4, 5, even, 6 guys that have the quality in the same event like that, of trying to pick out, come relays and, who's going to do what event?
Well, luckily, it makes a little bit of a challenge to figure out who gets the opportunity to do the 50 freestyle. However, it's always a good situation to have too many guys that are good at what they do. And I'm very pleased with how willing these guys are to do what they need to do to help the team. We're not closed-minded. We don't only think about ourselves. Each of these guys is looking to help out the guy next to him, and that just makes a huge difference.
Another guy that's really has kind of shown his versatility is Steven Ernst. Has picked up a couple different strokes during the season. What exactly does it kind of take as a high school swimmer to be able to do so many things so well?
It takes a tremendous amount of willpower and then also a strong sense of intelligence. Steven's been really quick to pick up form pieces this season. And he has ways to go still, even from achieving his max potential. But he's done so well. He has a drive of a winner. And he's going to keep finding those little extra pieces that's going to make him successful. Early in the season, by his work ethic, Steven was really our guy to come out strong at the beginning. We were down without Adam Stacklin for most of the year, and having a swimmer like Adam Stacklin out for a long period of time is really a killer. But Steven was always that guy to step up, always that guy to do the event that we needed a guy to do. And he's the centerpiece of what we do in our team.
Now, another one of these coaches at the sectional, Andy McWhirter from Naperville North, his son's one of your swimmers. What's that kind of like, being able to, coach another guy, one of your guys that's kind of been brought up by one of the other big name coaches in this area?
It's really nice because Mike has a strong swimming intelligence. He has strong exposure from when he was little. It's great because we get an opportunity to talk, and he understands the terms of what we're working with as another coach. But it's good because it gives more connections in the swimming community. And with the level of knowledge here in this community, it's all about understanding everybody else's best practices. And I know he's very supportive in us helping Mike achieve what he's capable of doing.
Now, this is a very fun time of year. You said earlier that the part of the year that everybody, in the swimming community kind of looks forward to, sectionals and state. I see, the guys all have their hair dyed. You haven't joined the pack yet, but how important are things like those to kind of keep that team atmosphere together as we move forward here in the next couple weeks?
It's crucial for the guys to be able to get that sense of community, appreciate that everything they've done all this year is not just for themselves, it's for each other. And our guys have an incredibly strong bond, and they really love that relationship. They love that camaraderie, and those are the things we lean on in these challenging meets. Is every guy is looking to do their best, but is looking for the guy next to them to do their best, and that pull of them together really helps us drive for this huge meet coming up.
What are 1 or 2 things that you're kind of focusing on as a coach, the points you're kind of trying to hammer home here in this home stretch of the season?
Well, right now we got to pay attention to every single thing we do. We got to do everything perfect. Because in order to achieve at that top level, you can't have any room for error. We push our turnover in our sprint races. We push perfect starts, exchanges, turns. We want every little fundamental to be great, and it requires a lot of mental focus from our guys. And we're looking forward to see the results of that focus.
Definitely. Well, Nick, we appreciate you letting us come by to the pool. We'll let you get back to practice. Obviously some big things on the docket, and good luck at sectionals.
All right, thank you.